I think obviously there's benefits for students who are interested in doing the MA, a PhD, even going into research. It's absolutely crucial then that they've got experience of what it actually means to be on their own and producing an extended piece of research. That's obviously really important. But I do think it goes beyond that. I think it's a demonstration of achievement, of academic rigour, but it's also, there's lots of other kind of skills tied in with that, and there's lots of interest at the moment in, employability, or however you want to call it. The students have to demonstrate real kind of meticulous processes in terms of, a lot of what I look at is the process of doing that type of research, library-based research. And a lot of that is really quite, I was going to say boring, I shouldn't say that, I like it. But for students, there's a lot of kind of repetitive searches, and I've looked in lots of different places, and it's been quite a while refining the kind of terms they're using, thinking about why certain approaches aren't working, why some are working. There's a lot of skills around deciding what's appropriate to use. It's quite clear in some respects, the difference between some Google search results and some things you'd find on an academic database can be quite clear, but there's quite grey areas where people are publishing research online. It's quite difficult to tell what kind of level it's being produced at and how appropriate it is. So there's a lot of skills in evaluation and differentiating. There's also quite a bit around kind of legality, ethics, fair use of material, so that teaches students to kind of think about those types of concepts, so when is it okay to take somebody else's work and use it as their own. It's not just around kind of basic issues of plagiarism, but also around the kind of copyright, around images, and other kinds of materials that students are very used to just picking off the web and putting into their work, and getting to think about the kind of ethics of that is interesting too. There's obviously time management issues when you're doing independent research. You're generally doing a longer project that you are responsible for, so students have devised it themselves, often chosen the focus for it, and then have to manage their time for a dissertation through 12 months really, from choosing the topic often to submitting. And that's a real skill beyond academia or beyond postgraduate research.